Good morning and welcome back to Saturday Morning Switch. One of the cornerstones of Nintendo's recent Direct presentation and the summer lineup is ARMS, a point they've been keen to hammer home at various demonstrations of the title, most recently during Insomnia 60. So this week we're going to have a look at everything we know about Nintendo's newest IP and whether it will be worth the wait when it drops on June 16th. The easiest point of comparison is with older Nintendo boxing games such as Punch-Out or Wii Sports Boxing. While you are fairly limited in both of those though, ARMS gives you more flexibility in movement, attacks and customization, creating an experience that has more depth and more potential to become a multiplayer hit. Costs notwithstanding, but we'll come back to those. Playing ARMS is as simple as holding the two Joy-Cons vertically, one in each hand, and swinging them around a little. Throw a punch to throw a punch. Twist your hand mid-strike to arc your blow. Move both controllers in a direction to move that way, hold them both tight to block, or swing with both to go for a throw. Throws can beat blocks, blocks can stop punches, and punches can bypass throws. A rock paper scissors mechanic seen in many competitive games. Despite that simplicity, it still does take a while for the game to truly click with you, like a lot of more advanced motion control titles. At first you'll accidentally trigger blocks or other moves you didn't mean to, or overarm punches and miss one. Part of that also comes down to the distance between fighters, allowing for far more reaction time than you would get in say a Street Fighter or a Tekken title. Though I feel that combined with a relatively high health bar makes it far more accessible than the rapid beatdowns you can suffer in those other franchises. And there's a lot of complexity on offer once you grasp the basics. You can charge punches, often adding an elemental element, you can use a special meter for a flurry of blows, and you can jump around and dodge from side to side. You can even break your opponent's arms temporarily, giving you an opening to land some major damage. Each character has different special abilities too, from Ribbon Man's ability to auto-charge punches when he's at low health, to Ribbon Girl's quadruple jump, to the recently announced Min-Min and an ability to jump kick away incoming punches. Customization doesn't end there either, as you can change the arms you'll be using in a given fight. They can vary from more traditional boxing fists, to wider arcing slaps and boomerangs, to projectiles and beams, to multi-shots, and well, there's a lot. And they all seem to have some elemental aspect to them. Maybe you'll try and stun opponents with electricity, or blow them back with wind. A lot of the fun in ARMS will come from experimenting with character and arm setups and seeing what works best for you. As for actually getting more ARMS, they seem to be available for an in-game store, though as for currency distribution, or single player options in general, that's far more up in the air. You seem to get money for winning fights and for doing well at a targeted practice mode, but we've seen how a game like Super Bomberman R, before this week's patch, can screw that up. And again, this game doesn't seem to hold much appeal if you're the only person playing. Which kind of brings us back to one of the big potential problems, the cost of it all. For local multiplayer, ARMS will set you back a chunk, not just the £45 or so for the game, but also £70 odd for another set of Joy-Cons if you don't have a backup pair already. And that's just for 1v1. I don't even want to think about the expenditure of setting up one of the recently announced 2v2 fights. And while there appears to be online play based off of the Nintendo website for the game, so you won't exactly be going without the ability to fight other human beings, that high price of entry for local multiplayer will no doubt put some off. There's also the fact that it's hard to envision this game away from the television. Traditional control schemes are supported, but it's hard to see this game having half the appeal either in handheld mode or even in tabletop mode, as fighting games benefit from having a nice big screen so you can easily see and respond to your opposition. Plus, in a game that advertises itself off of you swinging your arms and seeing that on the big screen, do you really want to just press a button? ARMS in many ways then has an uphill battle to convince consumers to pick it up, especially as it sits between Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Splatoon 2 in the release schedule. Two games that have a far simpler and already established multiplayer premise and audience. But to ride out this new IP just like that misses out on the fact that ARMS just looks to be damn good fun. Everyone I've seen who has played it, regardless of how skeptical they were going in, has had a good time because Nintendo still know how to craft fine gaming experiences. Here's hoping they release a demo or find a way to get it into the hands of as many people as possible, as with enough exposure and hands-on impressions, ARMS could well be the surprise success story of the Switch's debut year. Thanks for watching as always, and if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like or a comment. And I mentioned it briefly before, but the Super Bomberman R patch sounds awesome, both for adding fresh content and addressing plenty of the concerns I raised in my review last month, so I'll be firing that up again this week. Next time we should be looking at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so why not subscribe to ensure you never miss an episode, and I'll see you next time.